lovelies, it's Emily. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you and yours are enjoying your holiday season. Please do all the things, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on these end of the year videos. If you've missed any, please do feel free to go back and check out the rest of my channel. Let's jump right into these pieces. 2 for you. Remembering back to one long ago Christmas day, 2 kids awake, mom, and run to the tree ready to play. They gather all the boxes and bags bearing their scribbled on name, joy in their eyes giving some to mom in much the same joyous way. The wrapping and bows soon scattered across the room, smiles worn where here comes a frown of doom. Once everything is undone, one child feels as if they are short a gift by one. Count mine and they count yours, it's true, Christmas is ruined. Placed back under the tree, left to their room, one child sadly flees. Why has there been such a shift? One child got an extra gift. Why, Santa, it's not fair that I got gypped. Winter's deep sleep. The mind begins to hibernate as the weather changes outside. The body tries to soon follow, becoming sluggish as each day. All one sees is perpetual night while looking out the window. Known it is the time known as day, yet they get up and go off. The body has left with the hidden sun behind the clouds. We wake, yet to move begins to take on even more thought than ever before. The mind is willing, but the body, not even the mind is willing. Sleep comes again with the pounding of the button known as snooze. Hibernation has taken effect. Wake me when it's spring again, as the sun should surely return by then. Bows and tape. Don't forget becomes a list that's a mile long. Season's greetings are warm, yet effort to get there can drive one crazy. Pull out this and that, sort out what you can still use from years past. Never the great amount you thought you put away. Run to this store, then that one. Something's always sold out. A holiday scavenger hunt just to find small things like bows and tape. In the meantime, life is still going on. Thus, where do we find the extra time? Yet each year it all falls into place. A yearly tag team, if you get this and I'll get that. On the morning of Christmas Day, it will be worth it. So smile and remember, it's never craziness for nothing. Something special. We each get one every time. That one thing from that one person who knows us better than we know ourselves. Special days pass, yet these things, these gifts from special people never will. Did you enjoy the day that's come to pass? What makes it stand out? Share in the everlasting thought of that one thing, the one gift you find most meaningful out of them all. Just the right item at just the right time, on just the right day, from just the right special someone. You look, you think, you smile, therefore it truly is something special. The root of pie. Not always sweet, used to be humble. Floating in the sky as a pipe dream, used to shut the hole in one's face. When the words coming forth are bothersome, not always a mere piece is collected. Sometimes the whole thing must disappear. Sweet is the treat we think of, yet one could also find 40-20 blackbirds within the pot. Flavors come and go, apple, cherry, custard, all favorites of mine, more than a few. Keep your eye on the prize in order to claim your piece that's waiting for you. Once it's gone, not even the crust will remain. The crumbles will be gone too. This Christmas love. It's been a struggle continuing to love our neighbors as ourselves this year. So many conflicts and contradictions have befallen the world, yet kindness did shine through in many situations. Thus, we need to do our best to continue. Give respect where it's due. Treat not another so as if they are lesser than you. Everyone has a story, has their own challenges, both positive and negative. No one's heart should be made to hurt or be broken just for being who they are. You can disagree in love, just come to the thought that not on every issue must we all agree. Take time to love yourself where others may not have shown you love. We are all worthy of such an important gift. This Christmas peace. This Christmas I hope to have peace. After such a year that's gone by, we all need this, I'm sure. Time to quietly reflect on our ever-evolving situations, looking over all we did or didn't do, all we said or didn't say. A chance to take it, I'm really, not just to react to what's been going on, but to take stock of ourselves and our thoughts and hearts. Let's start a new year or have a holiday where what's under the tree isn't what's valued to most. Let's truly value any and all joy, love, togetherness, even though we have all in some way been together all year long. Peace is a gift we all need to give as well as receive. Cookies and milk. Not only left for Santa on the night known as Christmas Eve, a treat of a season as well as a year all around. Bake them up, ready to eat. Wash your hands, they're hot. Draw upon them faces you will later munch. Give them icing clothes and such you will try to sneak a bite before lunch. Partner your favorite with a tall glass of ice-cold mood juice, or flavor them in hot chocolate baths as you dunk. Soft and chewy, hard and crunchy chunks find your mouth a new home. Your taste buds swim in sugar heaven. Known even more during the season at the end of a year. A jolly guy collects them as a payment for rounds of a gift-giving time. Leave out your favorite from the selections you dined on over years' time. Forget not this offering, or even the reindeer will whine. December bites. Each day I just want to nibble it more and more. Sweet time of year where the treats taste sweeter as the people you meet are full of cheer. Even the normally quiet types of us raise our voice to be heard in song and melody. Each sunrise a carol, each twilight a chorus. Wake to a chill or maybe a sun shower depending on where you spend your holiday season. North, south, east, or west, all do our best to find a smile even after the roughest of days. Each snowman blows a kiss to a sandbag. Every snowflake gives way to a brilliant day of sunshine calling its name. Each color shone brighter. All come together for a time at least to place most aside in joy and heartfelt moments. Frosted are the windows, as are the sweet treats being shared. Blessed is every bite of a December day. Take in all that you can with cherished care. Listen to the heat blowing. Lying in bed, something constantly turning on and off, sounding like that of an old cranking machine of some kind. In the night, being operated by shades, trying to keep you warm. Tell the difference from each cycle, each level of warmth in the night. Up too high, you awaken thirsty, needing now to roll out of bed and search for the night marriage known as refrigerator. Too low, feet feel like blocks of ice. You dare not try to leave covers behind to walk on. Hear it in the night, turning on then turning off. It's a cycle, a never-ending winter night cycle. It's up to you to know the cycle must flow. Remembering. Why are holidays seemingly times where the floodgates of the mind's mental dams a time for them to break. Not only a mere crack in the wood that allows one access to previous memories of joy past, yet also what seems to flow are memories of less joy. Why can't festive decorations and lights aplenty bar our thoughts from finding pathways to once what caused us heartache and pain, especially during a time when smiles and laughter should mask tears? Like a rabbit hole, once you are falling, you can only drop to where the mind leads you. Even if where you land is not a bed of roses, but only their thorns. Keep the holiday joy ever present in your mind today. Think on the rest tomorrow, if you can. An air of vestige. Some things that once were have begun to wane, leaving only the thinnest, almost non-existent amount of themselves behind. These things, becoming items of legend or myth, once granted, are stripped away. Once flourishing, now nothing more than a remnant weed. Can we grow it back before the roots wither? Pull them from such dank soil, find fresh earth. Plant the root beneath the ground. Water and sun is all it needs. Stand back and pray that the sprout that forms has the strength we all require. For once lost, we can never get these things back. Even now, it's just too close to the end. Reserves have to be replenished before it is too late. It may already be. Are we having cake? Where is my piece of cake? Who took the last slice? It was unfair, uneven. The last piece was supposed to be mine. Count them out. Who all had more than one? We were all only supposed to have 2, maybe 3 slices of this sweet treat. I want my cake and I want it now. If I don't get it, or a replacement, I stand here and frown. Chocolate devil food, creamy strawberry cream cheese made just right. Pineapple upside down tastes most divine. Who ate my cake? I need to know why. I still remember when they took the last piece of the ice cream cake. Oh, how I had to whine. Sweet items of baked confection, give them to me on my plate. Oh, there's my last piece. Thank you, Mom. I forgot dinner means I have to wait. Christmas last. I know you'd fool me again. I know now what a fool I've been. Wrapped it up and seen it. Well, it's been a year. Tell me, I'll keep my distance. But if you kiss me now, I'll give you a note saying I love you. It doesn't surprise me. I mean it. Do you recognize me? You still catch my eye, once bitten and twice shy. Christmas last, my heart I gave to you, but you gave it away to save me from tears. This year, the very next day, I'll give you to someone special. Clinging to the bones. Temps fall below on the outside. Raindrops turn into snow crystals. The sky an ever-covering blanket. Night becomes day as it lingers on. Frost dresses the fringe of all it touches. Chilled is the air that passes by. Concrete ground appears ever damp. The world starts to stiffen. Feel this time of year in your bones. Movement grows tough. Eyes ever heavy. To sleep, perchance to think on the days of sunshine coming back once more. "25 Days of Xmas. Food. It's already begun. 'Tis the time of year to savor many from the holiday feast. Enjoy the trimmings and trappings of your friends and family's particular favorite rare roast beef. Cram down rolls as well as many tasty flavored drinks that are in joyous supply. Yet beware the beloved baked goods that are known to catch us all as we pass by. Enjoy the sweet and savory, the tart and the fine. Just keep an eye on your beloved waistline. 25 Days of Xmas. Snow. Once it starts, we all watch in awe. For those that are younger, they run out to catch each shape of flake as they fall. For those of us now older and our memories flood, our minds of childlike fun and pain, from all the times we took a slip and fall. Watch the small become large and full. The world turns white with crystals, soft and chilled, placed upon the seasonal dress known as hats and scarves. To play out in the cold snow can still warm even the coldest of hearts. 25 Days of Xmas. Lights. A tangled mess of being brought out from years before, open ready to go if they are new from the nearest store. May they twinkle your fancy, being a shade of red, green, white, and blue. May they work when plugged in how they are supposed to. Place them upon your doors, banisters, borders, and more. The tree is all I'll be waiting to see them shine for. Look in all, one each light is flickering in a row, dressed up for joy as each light dances in a glorious show. 25 Days of Xmas. Snowmen. Creations of the child or childlike mind, dressed to represent the miracle of the season. Watch it once it's done. Will it come to life? Will it take me to a holiday land under the cover of night? Will I meet other holiday figures and party with them before the rising of the sun? Or will my child or childlike fantasy have to stay placed upon the ground, firmly in the ice and snow from where it was formed? 25 Days of Xmas. Gifts. Looking online or even now while walking through busy stores, can I find what I'm looking for? I need something, anything to please those whom I adore. From the young to the old, from the tall to the small, I want to give them what I can and more. Look, I found it, what I was hoping to find. I find it just in time. I will take it home, wrap it, and place it under the tree. I hope they enjoy receiving this gift given to them from the heart. That will make me so happy. 25 Days of Xmas. Mistletoe. Decked out in the corners, placed upon the table centers with such care, a poisonous plant that just screams festive in chilled air. So many colors now, red, green, white, and even blue. Place them as decorations around other piles of holiday trinkets and Yule logs if you could. Such a name for a plant meant to get one in the holiday mood. Would you want toes that are missiles? I don't know. They might be pretty cool. 25 Days of Xmas. Santa Claus. Where can we find him? I know, kept within our hearts. All that he stands for shouldn't only be found once a year by far. Joy, togetherness, and kindness to our fellow human are what we should display each day of the year. Cling to him more especially on the days when looking for the light isn't easy or near. Don't just think of him and his tummy full like jelly. Think of what he represents and keep that good feeling always near and dear. 25 Days of Xmas. Trees. Bring it into a designated space. Set it up as it reaches for the ceiling with evergreen grace. Place upon it lights to make it glow. Place upon it a family history of ornaments kept out of years of love ready for more. Place upon it the pretty snow-like tinsel and grains wrapping it like a gift with a bow. And upon it, top place your star, angel, or whatever its crown will be while it stands beautifully in your holiday home. 25 Days of Xmas. Carols. Sing the songs of the season before they are burned into your skull. Find the ones you like to help drown out all the others you find terrible and dull. You know there are certain ones you will hear every year. Don't let them dampen your holiday cheer. Some that give me joy are Last Christmas by Wham, as well as any holiday tunes by Lou Rawls, and those rocked out by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, calling us one and all. Love the music and heed the call. The season is in full swing, one and all. 25 Days of Xmas Specials. They are watched every year. They are searched for like ancient treasure that must be found, that say holiday just won't be the same. They are so integrated in our hearts that we can list all that we watch by name. Some we were forced to see, while others were gifted to us through the knowledge of another. Yet each one in its own way is a gift that can last way longer than those under the tree or pass from one to another. 25 Days of Xmas, Ugly Sweaters. Why are these a thing, with parties thrown in their honor? Wouldn't they be a better use being part of a cozy Yuletide fire? Place them on and take pictures or video. No thanks. I need no proof that I was a part of such a time. Let's throw them swiftly to our loving pets to play with and unwind. 25 Days of Xmas, Cookies. Give me more, dunk them by the dozen. Can't we just give Santa one less? I doubt he'll really miss them. Mouths full of crumbs and warm both the tummy and the soul. More cookies, please. To stuff myself silly on them is my before Christmas goal. All the shapes and sizes just make them more appealing. If you want me to stop eating them all, then I'm afraid I'll be moving on to your pies and cakes with vengeance. 25 Days of Xmas, Gingerbread Houses. Stacked so neatly with love and care, icing is the glue that holds everything together. Each one looks the same, some better placed than others. I do love the attention to detail, the powdered sugar dressing up as snow. They do look so yummy, they disappear when I'm around for some reason, while those who make them cry out, "Hey, where did my house go?" 25 Days of Xmas, Secret Santa. Must I partake of the office grind? Buying a gift is hard enough for the people I do love or like. Well, while there are those who will no doubtably actually spend money on a nice gift to share from a nice store, my budget is tight this year. So I hope you like the gifts that are $1 or a bit more. It is the thought that counts, and little thought will be put into this. I bet you paid at least $50 for that, while I only paid 50 cents. 25 Days of Christmas, Holiday Parties. It's time to party, to be joyous and merry. Let me have fun at all these events in my own way. I will sip on some eggnog, hide in a corner, and either watch TV on my phone or play games. Don't ask me to dress nice and converse with those who you claim are friends and or family. I bet half of them are acquaintances, while the other half you never even met. Leave me to party my own way, and you live it up your own. Just thinking about going to a party makes me want to stay home. 25 Days of Xmas, Ornaments. They can be a lifetime's history in the palm of your hand. Every time you see them, the floodgates of memories burst open, no longer being held back by any mental dam. Look at this one and that. Remember when it was given to you, or what was found by another wanting to make you smile. Still others are passed down through generations, being made to last more than a little while. Look on them fondly, smile with glee, each one a story held by a family's holiday history. 25 Days of Xmas, Nutcrackers. Does your home hold one of these? Do you look upon it as charming or with an odd sense of mystery? Is it actually used as its name suggests, or is it merely a symbol for what is known best? Look at it for some time and hear the music in your mind. Think of it coming to life and dancing among your tree branches and tinsel twine. Does this thought fill you with holiday cheer, or do you simply place it out with other holiday marvels every year? 25 Days of Xmas, Santa's Sleigh. Do you still catch yourself waiting up to listen for the jingle bells? Are you like those who still are deep in the magic of the season, wanting to meet 8 tiny reindeer? By the time it sits upon your roof, do you think it's still full with gifts for all the good girls and boys? Or are you the last stop on this round trip of joy? As it flies by, do you see the shadow of its magic red and green paint? Will you spill the beans to those who were still asleep? Wait for it like you have every passing year. You are never too old to want to see Santa appear. 25 Days of Xmas, Rudolph. Just so happy at the head of Santa's sleigh, I always felt bad for this guy each Christmas Eve until Christmas Day. Not recognized for his abilities until they needed to be used. Even Santa was a real Rudolph Scrooge. In the end, I guess it all turned out well. He does go down in history for what the story tells. I do hope he went on to live a happy life with his friend, the dentist elf, enjoying their cold winter nights. 25 Days of Xmas, The Grinch. Could they not see that he was meant to be on a raindrop, spending his life in a drip of water, going plop? This would have made him happy, not living in a place where everyone made him feel like Christmas droppings. I wonder what would have happened if he did drop the gifts in the end. Would he have felt any better about the life he was given? I know how the story ends, but if he had followed through, what new story would have begun? 25 Days of Xmas, Traditions. Time to do those things we do every year. Set up our homes both inside and out. One family member leaves for the day, and when they return, it looks like Christmas exploded throughout. Set up the decorations, all in their special places. Put up the tree where it can be seen in the room and outside the window the best. Take down things in your room and place Christmas objects instead. If it's not red and green, then it's a mess. How long will this all be up? Until after New Year's, like we always do, you silly holiday chump. 25 Days of Xmas, Holiday Spirit. Feel however this time of year makes you feel. If you get a burst of love and joy and want to share it with the world, then you do you. If this time of year makes you feel a bit down and not really in the holiday mood, well then, that's okay too. For those on both sides of the spectrum, there are things you can do, either with others or to simply take time and work on you. Do with the season what you will feel your own mood. I will say to you, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. 25 Days of Christmas, Scrooge. How one starts off with promise and through misfortune turns into the bringer of pain as they were once brought pain makes me feel sad. He had a light that dimmed by circumstances as well as his own hand. To get it back by seeing the light in others is why we should all keep our own light shining bright. It can chase away the darkness even from the loneliest person's life. 25 Days of Xmas, the North Pole. I hope they are getting ready. I bet it's busy up there. All the finishing touches are being made, I bet with flash and flare. Here we wait, trying to fight our sleep. There are setups of milk and cookies we are trying not to eat. As twilight has passed away, we are told to go to bed. As Santa is taking off now from Christmas land, I hope I wake to see him placing gifts under the tree on this chilly Christmas Eve night. Oh, poop, I missed him again, for it's now Christmas Day in the sun's warm morning light. 25 Days of Christmas, Christmas Day. It's here, the day we celebrate. The morning we wake up early and see what has our name under the tree. But there is more to this day. It's a day where we see smiles on our friends and family's faces and are glad they are there. It's a day we sit down with each other and really explore the time we share. It's a day for making memories that will outlast any gift we give or receive. It's Christmas Day, a day to truly take it all in while finding joy and glee. Piece 1. Snow Won't Stop Falling. It's cold, just so cold. I can't venture out anymore. The house is surrounded, lost, buried deep within. Tried to dig my way up many times before, now but the snow just keeps falling. I feel as if I'm lost in space, taken by limbo, carried away by insanity. Supplies are non-existent, food is a memory. There is no warmth left to be felt. I don't know how my body and mind is even still functioning. All I can say now is this must be my will fighting against the inevitable, hoping against all odds that either I survive or at least if the world continues to go on, someone may find my remains and want to know what happened. I never thought this is how the world would end. Always being taught stories of fire and ash, nothing like the slow, fluffy crystals of frozen angel tears meant to wash clean the slate of existence. I guess it's not so bad. As I close my eyes, I remember my youth, playing out in the snow for hours, building forts, snowballs, and snowmen friends. Seems like now's a good time to give into those memories. They keep calling me anyway. Piece 2. Just as you fall. Close your eyes as you seek rest. All dares to be quiet as twilight is gone and midnight is coming. Gentle is the hum of your world like that of a mother's lullaby. You are rocked by peace, your blanket is rest. Just as you touch your toes into the lake of snoozing, the images begin. The mind plays tricks, making you think all was well, so much to unpack from the day, your dreams so vivid and real. As if this reality could really influence your thoughts, waking in every dream. Your body tosses and turns with each intro and outro. Eyes rapid in motion that's not their own. Breath quicken, heart races. It's all too real for comfort. Come back as you feel the day you know is calling to you. Rest is now an afterthought, sleep a fool's wish. Close your eyes once as you sought rest. All that's quiet is deceiving. There is nothing for you left beyond the realm of the waking. Piece 3. Last minute. Clock is ticking. It's always ticking, counting down to another day's end. In a rush, trying to find something, anything, the masses left behind that is still suitable. Weeks. No days passed by, just couldn't find it then. Yet once I did, I missed my chance to get it. Life kept happening, things get in the way, before time ran out on another day. Others hint to having the perfect gift, not only the perfect gift, but the perfect gift for me. Will I be able to do the same? Is there still time, least to do so as the clock keeps ticking? Tomorrow I'll do my best. I do have some ideas. Please let me find what I'm looking for. Time cut me some slack. Give me a break just this once, and do me a favor of working with, not against me. Piece 4. Package arrived. So much time spent glued to the door. The window pane of glass has your face imprint on it. Folks can see you staring at your front step day after day. When will you get there already? Ordered it what feels like ages ago now. Why are things coming split up and I bought them all the same day? Every truck you hear after a while makes you jump. Back to the window you race to watch everyone else getting their items before you. Return to your seat to do other things. Time passes as you're not thinking about it. You look once more, just being curious, and guess what you see? Check the phone, there's a message that your package was dropped off hours ago. Once again, just goes to show. As you wait, expecting to see nothing will come. Once you don't care, then everything comes into being. Still hope is there to get a package on time. Each day that you wait until it comes makes you lose your mind. This Christmas gift. It was a bright, beautiful, chilled-aired morning, the 25th of December, to be correct. I ran to the tree, my family in tow. Us kids dove right in, searching for all the gifts with tags, reading our names. Off to the side, my mom sat smiling with her camera ready to go. Always trying to get those cheesy holiday pics that never look good, but you smile at them anyway for her sake. One by one, each gift opened to surprise content within. Each gift a physical toy wanted and appreciated. Each thank you genuine. Toys, clothes, and more placed under the tree in neat piles. Time for breakfast and holiday cartoons of a festive nature. Every Christmas like this as follows, as a child until growing into adulthood. Lost at times the joy and magic of those long-lost days of youth. Only left to be found now, possibly in memory or the next generation of a family running for a tree on a chilled holiday morning. May not be there to find any more until the day of, and only upon that day, if the 25th of December for many of us now. Yet is there if you only know where to look deep within. The gift of Christmas is always there, still waiting to be unwrapped each year. Sometimes you just need to remember where in your mental closet you hid it away. Piece 2. Thoughts in the AM. Eyes open suddenly, like an alarm within says, I'm done, flip me over. Try to close them again, it's not working. Your mind already starting to think those thoughts. All things that need to be done leads to all things wanting to happen. Further along, contemplation takes hold of the what-ifs of what could have been, and well as those from events yet not thought of. Turn from side to side, trying to block it out, thinking, pleading with your mind to allow you more rest. There is no longer any time for such things. Once your heart and dreams tells your unconscious self to rise and shine, even in the middle of the night. Nothing can be done, no more than allowing the thoughts to play out. Once done, hope for more time where the eyes can close once more. Eyes open suddenly, like an alarm within says, I'm done, flip me over again. Piece 3. You were lost. I saw you out in the distance, a small image jumping in the night. I thought that can't be you out there, alone, so fast, so far away from me, that quickly. Crazy how in the blink of an eye, a night of fun can turn out so wrong. Come back, you silly, this can't be happening. Breath becomes short as I make my way through the crowd. Soon in the dark I lose sight of you. Out the door I too become lost in the dark. I can't see you anymore, the small shadow I was rushing to save. Turned my glance for just a second. You were there, now you're gone. Everything around me becomes a blur. I have to find you at all costs. Walking the streets of the darkened night, someone there in the window looks familiar. A U-shaped image comes into view. Run, I'm running to you. You must run to me. Let me know you're okay, so my heart can beat correctly again. I have you back. We have you back now. It's time to return home. Never again will I lose you in the dark. Never again. Never again. Piece 4. Your window. Outside your window, what can you see? A world ever in transition, never meant to stand still. Witness the cycles of everlasting life in motion. Time has never stopped before, and it won't now. Despite your will to keep things the same, your limits of what we think we control is nothing. Not caring for change doesn't keep change from happening. Every moment we too are in flux, either physically, mentally, or otherwise. Much like our world, we change in appearance, tone, and beat. Never the same from one second to the next, no matter how much we claim, how much we fight to be. Outside your window, what can you feel? Are your senses heightened as they should be to what's happening around you? Numb is what more and more of us are becoming as we lose the sense of ourselves, of our purpose. We are lost, thus the world we govern is lost as well, trying to maintain a balance set forth so very long ago. We feel there is something wrong with ourselves, thanks to the world letting us know. Gone are days of simple life, inherited the existence set forth by continuing mistakes that we just don't seem to learn from. This cycle of effect will continue now and forever. What do you see outside your window? A world built on cycles? These cycles will never end. Final sunrise. We've known it was coming for quite some time now. The end was upon us. For days the sky had been getting brighter, the days warmer. Night was gone. State of emergency was the only screen on the TV, told to run, but to where, as no one could tell us. The sun was growing ever closer. We felt as if we were melting from the inside out. Sweat no longer even existed, our bodies burning as our waking minds could feel it all. There was no shade, there was no shadow, there was only light, blinding, burning, ever-persistent light. If you dared to look, you could watch the ozone sizzling off our planet, evaporating into space. Those who watched the stars said the moon was also burning, turning into a blackened satellite, no longer being able to circle us. I can't recall anymore the last time I watched the sunset, yet I will forever, as long as I live, my final moments retain the knowledge of this my final sunrise. Piece 2. Age-old idiom. In necks of the woods, the phrase can be heard often, running on fumes. This has always led those to believe that others are just plain tired, yet there is so much more to it. Lying in bed at night, your eyes heavy, yet you can't fall asleep. The mind is just too wound up to turn off. Rise in the mornings where you are asked, "How are you?" and "How did you sleep?" All you can say in return is, "I'm still tired." Those who then hear this phrase from someone's lips dare them to explain themselves. Why are you tired? You're too this or that to be so tired, not understanding there is much more behind this idea. The body attached to the mind and back around again. To be mentally exhausted causes physical exhaustion in return. One must be able to fully rest the mind in order for the body to follow. So what fumes are we running on indeed? Fumes of spent life, stressful existence, and hectic waking dreams that withhold rest from our bodies and minds? Or are we running on the fumes of an idea never fully realized to be understood, but it sounds about right to be turned into a common saying? Piece 3, Can't Jump a Step. Along the way, there will be lessons to learn in order for growth to occur. Skip a step if you like, but don't then be upset with others if you've missed out on something the rest of us knows. So fast to get to the top, ready to run before you walk. This leads to leaping before you look to make sure on the other side there isn't a pitfall waiting for someone to just drop in. Take your time. Patience is rewarded. Others need not to worry about another racing with them, for we race with ourselves always. Compare yourself to no one, and no one to yourself. Each step is a journey, like that of life itself. It's not a problem to be solved, it's a mystery to be lived. Thus, take one step at a time. There is a reason. Piece 4. Dig those crazy dreams. They feel so real when you're in them. It's a world of your mind's creation. Sometimes all you can think is, how did I get here? How did I end up in the mix that is my past, present, and ill-fated future? When you wake in the night, being left to wonder, did I eat or drink something weird? What did I watch or listen to right before my eyes gave me over to my unconscious self? What went on during my day that left my thoughts so scattered deep within me? Don't dwell too hard. Yawn, shake your head, or rub your eyes. The night and dreams take you over once more. Hopefully, what's come across this time won't be so weird. Thank you for listening. I hope my words as we go along both inspire and make you smile. For more of my content, you can also find me on Patreon, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. The links will be down below. Stay blessed and let's grow together. Much love to you all.